So EA have brought out the warm-up, and as you can see, there are 3 challenges, and the challenges are just SBCs. We'll talk about that a bit later on in another video. We are going to talk about FUT23 Kickstart. So for completing the whole thing, you get a 3 rare gold players from each eFigs league. So that's English, etc., etc. from each league. So it's going to be Premier League, scoring 3 separate matches in the live FUT friendly kickoff with at least 7 Premier Leagues in your starting squad. Doesn't have to be first owner, it can be bought off the market. You also get yourself a 1 of 382 plus player pick. Then with La Liga is exactly the same system, scoring 3 separate matches with La Liga players, and with Serie A, Bundesliga, and Ligue 1. So let's go have a look at the game of what we need to do. So Kickstart is just max chemistry. Need to have clubs minimum 4, countries minimum 4. So the first thing I'm noticing is 1 is max chemistry, so you can put anybody anywhere. So for example, I just made this team really quickly. As you can see here, it says 64 chem just above Fred's head here. As soon as we press start, once we get a manager, it will go up to 100%. Of course, you're going to want to make the best team possible. You don't have to worry about it too much. As you can see there, 100 chemistry, just above Fred's head, 100 chem, perfect. Another thing I've noticed with this as well, if you don't have a very good team, you can use as many loans as you want. So, for example, let's go shove in a load of loans. There doesn't seem to be a requirement for that, which is absolutely fantastic because it's going to help you start off your FIFA 23 account nice and easy there. So as you can see there, we've got 1, 2, 3 or 4 loans, 5 loans there, and we can still go into a game. Very, very nice, very simple. If you're looking for tactics and you want to know how to win a game a bit easier, bear in mind you only have to score. Here's what the custom tactics are going to look like. So you want to set up one of these, doesn't matter which one you use here. We're going to use defensive, for example, and we're going to set this to balance, 72 width, and we're going to set this up to 35 or about 34 on the depth. We're going to use balance and we're going to use direct passing on chance creation. Width has to match your defensive style. 7 players in the box, 1 on corners, 1 on free kicks. In terms of formations, you're going to want to use a 4-1-2-1-2, narrow brackets 2. And you're going to want to make sure that your second and most defensive players are in these 2 positions here. So your second most attacking midfielder on the right centre mid, your most attacking midfielder in the cam, your most defensive defender in the CDM role, and your second most defensive midfielder in the left CM role. And this is because in terms of instructions here, you're going to want to have all these players who I'll set out in a minute on certain roles. You're going to have your CDM, this is really important, on cover center and also stay back while attacking, while this guy is going to be on stay back while attacking. This guy's all on default, and this one is going to be get forward. And that is because these 4 players here will go into attack when you have the ball. When you don't have the ball, your right centre mid will go to right mid, your cam will go to left mid, Cahill, the CDM, will go to the CDM role, as well as Fred standing next to him in the CDM role. So it's a 4-4-2 flat. In terms of strikers, very, very easy. You want to have balance width, get in behind. This guy is the opposite. He's going to be as it is, but come back on defence. Your left back and right back, again, you don't want to have Fernandinho, but just for example of chemistry. You want to have stay back while attacking, but also you're going to want to have overlap on this one, and the same for this. And this is being because when you have a corner, or your opponent has a corner, you can defend much better. Once you receive the ball, your left back and right back will then push up with the 4 centre mids that we have mentioned into a 6 or a 7 attack, depending on how forward you go. As soon as they pass the ball, they will turn around and run back. Before we have a look how it works in game, let's have a word from our sponsor. Is your team behind the power curve? Do you need some FIFA coins? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select FUT, select which console you want the coins on, how many coins, select which payment method. Don't forget to type in code NaNNiK for that cheeky 6% off your orders. The link will be in the description down below. As you can see, we've got ourselves a game. It doesn't really matter too much whether we win or lose. It's just to show you how exactly it works in terms of defensively and offensively or attacking. As you can see here, you want to set it to defensive straight away. It's going to take a couple seconds in game just to get them all set up. Once they are, we can get underway. So they're starting to move around now. As you can see, Cahill, our CDM, wins the ball. And immediately our 2 strikers pushed up the field. And we have got the overlap from Trent there if we need to. But as soon as he passes it, unfortunately passes it away, he does go straight back into the defensive roles. We do intercept again. Got 2 strikers making a run. This guy's playing very, very quick pace. We've got ourselves Lucas Moura here, not a problem, to Lacazette. And you see Kevin De Bruyne ran into that space. 1 touch round. Can we get the ball off? We can't. It's a hard pass, but you can see now, and now everybody's running back as fast as they can to set up their defensive error. So, not error, sorry, defensive movement. As you see, we win the ball back, not a problem. Cahill, our CDM, finds Kevin De Bruyne, our cam, who's actually got a nice pass in but can't quite find it. And we are playing at a very high pace here for some reason unknown. Again, Cahill, our CDM, picks the ball up And he's just going to be there every single time in that space. We had Cahill clean through there. Sorry, Robbie Keane clean through there. And we're just going to keep going until either one of us scores, basically. It doesn't really matter. Again, you can keep going when you score or concede. If you want to do golden goal, you can, but it seems like not many people are already, which is fantastic. And the beautiful thing about the tactic is it works for every single team you can use. I've been using this for champs. I've been using this for every other objective it comes out. If you've seen my videos before, you would have seen me talk about this if he's probably scored that, hasn't he? Yep. So it's a good goal there, very unlucky. But in terms of attacking, you can just see the way we go straight in. And again, you just want to set it to your defensive or offensive or whatever, just so you can set it up. And when you are ready to go, you can then move forward. The only time is a problem is kickoff. As you can see, our teams move forward without the rest of our players, but not a problem at all. So we do find that pass in. We've got Lucas Moura to Lacazette. Again, poor pass from Kevin De Bruyne. Intercept. Lacazette took a shot, and that's actually ended up being a really poor shot. But it's just showing you there in terms of triangles to attack, you can get the opportunity. We've had quite a few opportunities already. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't quite get the pass, and then we have Lacazette there who just made an absolute awful finish. But we are very, very, very compact. He scored quite a lucky goal in terms of off the bar and stuff. We've got the option down here. Waiting for someone else to make a run. Lacazette into that space. Lovely. Cross goal. Bit too close there. But again, we could have passed it on option, but you can see we're pretty much getting through almost every single time. Intercept the pass again. That's going to go to our right back who's on overlap. But as soon as he passes the ball, he's going to turn around and run back in defence. You see they've got 99 Varane there trying to cover up all the space. It's going to take you a little while just to get the goal, but once you do, it is what it is. We should get it now, I'd imagine. Unfortunately, we didn't. Commentator's curse. But the other thing about this formation as well is you can pin your opponent in, as we're doing here. So you just have to play long switches across. But that's basically how you do it. I hope this helps you in some way. I didn't get the goal, unfortunately, but it is hard to do this while commentating as you're doing it. As normally, I would just be playing without thinking and not having to explain every single thing I do. We'll have one more attack, see if we score from this. We're going to play Lacazette. That's a poor pull again, but we do get away with it. Fine, Kevin De Bruyne. Just took a heavy touch. Man, I'm not having good fun with this Kevin De Bruyne. But yeah, that's going to be the video. We are going to kick it out because he's got the goal. I'm going to do golden goal personally, unless we get the goal here, and then I can just leave it. As we get the goal there, finally. So as you can see, that's how it is. I'm just going to have to rubber band now. If you have any questions about this, comment down below. If you are new to the channel, consider hitting that like button and subscribing. And I will catch you in the next one. See you.